My dear friends, over these past few days we have been listening to the readings of Saint Luke's version of the woe to you, or the rebukes of Jesus to the scribes, Pharisees, and the teachers of the law. And today's gospel concludes these rebukes of love by pointing out that these leaders, the so-called leaders who were supposed to guide the people, did not convert, did not change their hearts. Instead, we just now heard that they began plotting to catch Jesus, whatever he thought. No. Now, today's gospel, we can see that there are two parts. In the first part, we see Jesus' woes to these lawyers, and he mentions about, they have built these tombs of the prophets of old, but the same prophets, they are the ones who have killed them, or they are the ones who have persecuted them. Secondly, Jesus also speaks about the words of wisdom. Okay, wisdom means what? I will send them prophets and apostles, some of whom they will kill or persecute. Now, Jesus says this to the scholars of the law because they carry the guilt of killing each and every good person. Okay, and Jesus mentions from the history of the Hebrew scriptures, from the time of Abel till Zechariah being the last of the Hebrew Testament. So it's like from Genesis to the Revelation. So he's telling that these teachers of the law have done so much damage that they have interpreted the law according to their own way, that they have not listened to the prophets God has sent to them. He wants us to walk in his ways. He wants us to do his works, the works of his Son, which he has taught us. And as we are reflecting, my dear friends, when we give ourselves fully in the hands of God, God is the one who will look after everything. Reflect on this, sometimes this misguided tendency in our own life. When we are hostile, we try to prove that we are correct, even though we know that we are wrong, but we will try our level best to go beyond our way to prove that other is wrong. And that is what we see in the gospel today also. Just reflect and see, when we have been hostile, has that glorified God? What are our feelings when we have done these things? Did we feel at ease, or did we feel anger, or did we feel anguish within our own selves? God wants us to be at peace, and for this to do, we need to give ourselves in the hands of God, and God will look after each and every one of us. And on our part, we need to keep on continually forgiving, continually do the works of charity, and give ourselves to the will of the Father.